There's new video of chaotic moments after a shooting outside of a Chicago high school. This is from the Citizen app. Police say a Mather High School student was shot in a car as school let out yesterday. He is okay, thankfully. The CPS crisis team will be at the school today, and police officers plan to be at the school when students are dismissed for the rest of the week. Police are still looking for that shooter.
Something happened just after school let out. A sharp crack of gunfire. A boy bleeding in a car. Police swarm the streets, and students are locked inside their classrooms. In a city where violence is nothing new, this one seemed different. Like the opening move in a game nobody knew had begun. A high school student shot in broad daylight. No suspects, no answers, just silence and fear. But what if this wasn't just another isolated shooting? What if this was connected to something deeper? Something creeping into the city's shadows. Something foreign, organized, and armed. Tuesday afternoon, Mather High School in Chicago's north side. The final bell rings, students flood the streets, and chaos erupts. A 17-year-old boy, still in his school clothes, is shot inside his car. He survives, taken to the hospital with a bullet wound to his arm, but questions multiply faster than answers. Who did it? Why him? And why then?
Developing this morning, a teenager is recovering after being shot near a north side school.
It happened right across the street from Mather High School in the West Ridge as students were heading home yesterday. Darius Johnson live in West Ridge right near the school with the latest details. Darius, good morning.
Hey there, ladies. Good morning to you both. All of this happened just as students were released from school. Chicago police tell us it was a 17-year-old boy who was a student here who was sitting in his car when someone walked up and opened fire. Take a look. Let's show you exactly where we are right now. This was all just before 3:30 near California and Thorndale, right across from the school at Mather Park. Take a look. In this video, you could see students running through the park as shots were fired. Chicago police tell us the shooter walked right up to the car and started firing shots, hitting that teenage boy in the arm. In this video, we can hear 3 gunshots. That teenage boy was taken to Evanston Hospital, where he is expected to be okay. Back out here live this morning, Chicago Public Schools tell us that there will, or rather the alderman tells us, CPS will have a crisis team here at the school today to support students and staff members, and there will be Chicago police officers present at dismissal until further notice to ensure something like this doesn't happen again. Chicago police tell us no arrests have been made at this time, nor have they released a description as to who they are possibly looking for.
The school goes into soft lockdown. Parents get the alert. The halls grow quiet, but outside, the streets are anything but. Police mark off a crime scene. Students whisper about what they saw, but no arrests are made. And just like that, the gunman vanishes.
Nonstop news where Chicago police right now are still looking for the person who shot a teenager near a Northside High School.
That's right. It happened across the street from Mather High School in West Ridge as students were heading home yesterday. Darius Johnson is live in West Ridge right now near Mather with the very latest on this investigation. Darius?
Hey there, good morning. Yes, school started at 8 o'clock this morning. Students are now inside. Also inside with those students is a crisis team from the Chicago Public Schools where they are assisting students and staff throughout the day. This was all just before 3:30 yesterday near California and Thorndale, right across the street from the school at Mather Park. Take a look. In this video, you can see students running through the park as shots were fired. Police say the shooter walked right up to the car and started firing shots, hitting that teen in the arm. We're told by the alderman and police that the teenager is a student. Right there in that video, you just heard the 3 gunshots that were fired. That student was then taken to Evanston Hospital, where he is expected to be okay. Earlier this morning, we had a chance to speak to students as they were headed into class about that shooting. Take a listen.
I was just at my locker, and then I just hear people like running inside the building from door 4. And then everyone's like, oh, someone just got shot outside. And everyone thought like they were joking, but they weren't. So then we all got so scared. And then they announced it on the intercom. And then everyone just went to the nearest classroom. A lot of people just started calling their parents.
She went on to say that this wasn't the first time. There was another shooting that she recalls of during her sophomore year. That shooting also happening after dismissal as well. However, it happened a little bit further into the day. Also, one thing that we've learned from the Chicago Police Department is that there will be officers here during dismissal until further notice. We know they only have about 3 more weeks of school left. Meanwhile, Chicago police say no arrests, no description of the shooter.
While one part
In just the last 48 hours, local and federal immigration officials have arrested 68 suspected high-ranking members of a Venezuelan gang.
3 were related to crimes here in Chicago. Our Marissa Sulik is always investigating and digs into those cases tonight.
This is graphic ring video moments after a woman in the South Shore neighborhood ran to get help after her neighbor says she was shot in the chest and face. She is the only one to survive after Chicago police say 3 women were kidnapped, taken to an alley, and shot in the head back in January. Already, federal agents say they arrested Ricardo Petilla Granadillo for the murders and attempted murder. But now they also arrested 32-year-old Ricardo Gonzalez in Georgia. They suspect both are prominent members of the Venezuelan street gang Tren de Aragua, or TDA.
Tren de Aragua is a dangerous foreign terrorist organization that has invaded our soil.
Friday, Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons updated the country on TDA arrests. Another member just arrested in Matson for drug and immigration violations.
Many of these members are cold-blooded killers, rapists, thieves, drug traffickers, weapons traffickers, and human traffickers. They are accused of the most heinous crimes committed inside our neighborhoods and communities.
ICE says TDA is a top priority. As for the recent arrest of Ricardo Gonzalez after the South Shore murders, Attorney General Pam Bondi says in a statement, this defendant's crimes against American women are horrific, and he is exactly the type of alien enemy the Trump administration is fighting to remove from this country in order to make America safe again.
Gonzalez will be extradited back to Chicago from Georgia. ICE says there have been almost 400 TDA arrests to date.
Zach Massey, a longtime gang member from the West Side, says he used a translator app to speak with one of them. What he heard? Chilling. They gave me a car, an apartment, a car with money on it. All this while longtime residents struggle to get by. He says they walk freely through neighborhoods the locals used to die for. He says they're organized and they're not afraid of the rules. Alderman Vasquez confirmed the shooting victim was a Mather student, but didn't mention what might have led to it. The detective said nothing, and the shooter still gone. Corey Rogers, another gang member, says something else that sticks. The Venezuelans are united. The black gangs are too divided. We take each other down. He isn't wrong. Chicago streets are fractured. Old rivalries, broken alliances, and turf wars that span generations. One shooting near a high school could be random, but what if it's not? What if this isn't about teenage beef or neighborhood drama? What if the boy wasn't just caught in the wrong place, but targeted? And what if this isn't just one story, but the start of many? There's talk of retaliations, talk of alliances being tested, talk of a new war, but nobody's saying it out loud, not yet. The boy survived, but silence surrounds the case. The school reopens, the students return, the streets still watchful. One shot, one warning. Or was it just the beginning? Alright y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's the story of the kid getting shot at the high school, man. Hey, get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Drillers and trappers, we out here trapping and drilling 247. You know what it is, don't go nowhere. Watch that next video. Gang!